Have you already made yourself the most important being in your life? To connect with yourself is a wonderful thing to do, and even though it is extraordinarily beautiful, people tend to look at it in disbelief. It requires you to remember and to recognize that one is first and foremost love, and in its true consequence real life, and not an illusory construct or a tool society may try to put you up on yourself. Everything is connected, and so nothing can exist detached from you. I believe that humanity in its unity seems to move away from its created path and this way loses its connection to itself. For most, it's not about conscious being, but instead wanting to be something. Yet anyone already is, blossoming in its existence. Wanting to be something implies a clear disconnect from yourself, and the daily suffering begins. It won't stop until you return into the now, the only existing time. So why suffer if all there is the perfect and complete you since the day you was born? I'm aware of a strong and intense feeling of true connection to myself and all there is. It is a feeling of gratitude and infinite love. It's not my aching feet or collections of blisters, which I get from time to time when I walk. It's the deep trust into my own strength. It's the trust into the best version of myself, a version that already exists, wanting to be lived. You can hold it in your hands. To live and experience the moment as it is only the key to so much more. It is about more than just discovering yourself, but also about opening a gateway to infinite wisdom, awareness, and connections. These realizations make me dizzy at times, as they appear in ever higher frequencies, knowing that humanity is opening gateways over and over again. And to be open also means to be able to receive revelations. Yes, it keeps hitting me big time. And this walk, which could not be more different, shows very clearly that people will walk the path of unity at some point into their lives. A path which will let anyone realize that separation and the reasons for separation are coming from a drive of individuality. On my walks, I can feel the incredible strength on how individual aspects, like fashion trends, women's makeup, the well-trimmed beard, egoic conversations, and so much more, are losing their grip on every single being. It simply is not interesting, because the drive for separation fades through true interest in the stories of what is. What life is in you now, and not what television program is suggesting every evening at home. If you let go, and if it's the most simple thing in life, you create room, space, and finally, with all its consequence, infinite connections. If I think about this clearly, humanity has never been subjected to such radical and rapid change as it is happening in this age of time. Every time when I'm walking through Spain or Germany with my mobile office, some thoughts keep coming up. I notice, but I also feel, that there is a new generation that do not differentiate anymore between freedom, independence and spirituality. They just belong together. Especially on my walks during this Camino, I can see how simply extraordinary this moment is. A moment that shows that anyone can change their life situation by choosing what they love. Life, your life, but also your life at work, all is in the process of change, and the best is that you're right in the midst of it. Yes, you are in the midst of it. And personally, I find this so extraordinary that this and future generations have incredible possibilities to radically change life as to what it is: love. You cannot withdraw yourself from this moment, unless of course you withdraw to your small chamber of angst. Make yourself the most important being in your life, and say goodbye to your treadmill of life. Make yourself the most important being in your life, and recognize that the power behind all decisions is you, as nothing is disconnected to what you want from your life. Make yourself the most important being in your life, and every moment, and the moment of a moment, receives significance. Make yourself the most important being in your life and experience consciously every existential snapshot of your life. You are the most important being in your life. Live a life and do not search for it. It's already here.